Hey guys, happy new comic book day, April 12th, 2023. I hope all you guys found all your books in your cubby, on your local comic book shop wall, mailed to you. However you guys get your books, I hope you got all the books that you were looking for this week. I know I did. I'll, as always, or not as always, I guess, but a new kind of segment that I'm starting on the weekly comic book show. We're gonna cover last week in however many there were 5 books, so we're going to do a top 5. So last week in order, and I'll talk a little bit about them. And yeah, like, comment, subscribe, comment below what you guys thought about these books. If you had a different opinion, I'd like to know. Alright guys, so Amazing Spider-Man 23 is continuing the kind of like what's going on with Peter and him breaking up with MJ, and this issue falls at number 5 for me. Amazing Spider-Man, and that's, I wouldn't say it was a terrible read, just there wasn't a lot to this specific issue. We didn't get any major reveals or anything. Peter's just if anything, maybe we're learning a little bit why some people, including the Avengers and Fantastic Four, are a little mad at Peter. He's in a big hurry to get back and save MJ, and he's maybe burning some bridges, and it's just too big of a hurry to take care of some messes that were made and some things that he needs to do. And he's like, I don't have time for that. And so he just kind of kept repeating that. It was kind of interesting. We got some cameos from some Fantastic Four members and from Captain America, who seems like he was genuinely trying to help Peter. But yeah, that's gonna fall at number 5. I'm still not really sure that this is the greatest of explanations as to why Peter and MJ broke up. I'm gonna need more. We'll see. They still got a few more issues in this arc to expand upon that. And in spot number 4 was Wolverine 32. Super fun run right now. Just it's a continuing back and forth between Wolverine and Beast. I don't want to spoil too much, but Beast has cloned himself a bunch of Wolverines, as you can see by the cover there, and they're doing Beast's bidding, and Wolverine's trying to track Beast down, and it's been pretty fun. In the number 3 spot, we've got Venom number 18. Consistently been one of my most favorite reads. It's another issue by Ewing. It's kind of gone back and forth. Ram V and Ewing are telling a story together. This one's by Ewing, and was definitely spacey and a lot going on. I loved the artwork, and it seems like our main protagonist and father figure, Eddie Brock, is on his way to save Dylan, and seems as though he's figured something out as far as how to kind of use the Venom, the King in Black powers that he has to transport himself wherever he wants. And at the same time, he's kind of trying to figure out what to do with Meridius and this whole like impending doom, if you will, right? That him turning into Bedlam and then turning into Meridius is what Eddie wants to avoid. And so in that, I think his first next stop, he was saying, was he's going to travel to Meridius and take the fight to him and kill himself or something. It's kind of entertaining, man. I'm having fun with that one. And in the number 2 slot, surprising, I've been reading this title the whole way, and it genuinely has never been this high in a top 5. Spider-Man number 7, the first appearance of Spider-Boy, as a lot of us know, and this one's just been a lot of fun. kind of, what I want to say is, I want to say it was issue 4. Issue 4 was possibly when, how do I say this without spoiling too much? Issue 4 is when something happened to Peter, and they kind of made his character a little bit more interesting. I was confused at first, but now looking back on it, realizing, oh, that was like Peter the whole time. And then these past couple issues have kind of been building and getting better. And I mean, hey, everybody's got their own opinions. I really enjoyed how Spider-Boy was kind of introduced, and this idea, and I don't know, spoiler warning, but I think it's kind of all over now. But Spider-Boy has apparently been here this whole time. He's like Robin to, you know how Robin is to Batman, Spider-Boy is to Spider-Man in his, I don't know if you want to say universe. I think they're saying that it was our universe, but that he had been erased by this dagger that could remove you from the web of life for so long that everyone had forgotten who he was, including the reader, a la Sentry's origin story. And though it is, you know, kind of picked from a prior character that Marvel has used before, there's only so many stories that can be told. I kind of find this interesting. I want to see how this is going to play out. We've got, you know, the man that's wrote more Spider-Man comics than anybody, who's kind of said he's gonna have Spider-Boy in the Spider-Man title ongoing forward for a while, and I'd like to see how that plays out. I'm curious to see how Peter's gonna react to a character that you know, from Spider-Boy's perspective, you know, they're best friends and have known each other forever, and so Peter has to like have some respect for that, and you know what I'm saying. I'm curious to see how it's gonna play out, man. I'm having fun with it. So it falls at number 2, and the number 1, as usual, the week it comes out, is Zdarsky and Jimenez. I don't know if did Jimenez do this one, but it's been Zdarsky and Jimenez's run. I guess we'll say Chip's still writing this one. It's been an amazing, fantastic Batman run. Always been a big Batman fanboy. And this Batman, issue 134, has just been a really fun run, you know. He, on the run from this evil robot that he created, who teleported him into a Batman alternate universe, Gotham, where he's kind of slowly found out that the Joker in this universe, for some reason, never had his, you know, bad day, if you will. And so he's kind of obsessed with trying to figure out how to get his bad day, is the best way to describe it. But because he, oddly enough, when the gas affected him, it showed him visions through the multiverse of our Joker, and so he's kind of grown infatuated with him, and in that he's created this big giant multiverse device, and now we found out he has a bunch of bio-created man-bats that are flying and attacking Batman. It's been super fun. I think they said the next issue they're calling it Batverse. Hey man, I'm having fun with it. It lands at number 1. Alright guys, let's go ahead and go over the new books I got this week. So to start, we got Miles Morales number 5. This one's just been super fun. Can't wait to read it. It's the creative team. Ziegler, Vicentini. Yeah, that's one of the shout outs on this. Vicentini is one of the new Marvel Stormbreakers, one of the new rising talents, as they call it. And yeah, his art in this is fantastic and has been fantastic. And this new bad guy Rabble, or bad girl Rabble, she's pretty out for blood and seems heinous. And like I said in the last review of it, I'm kind of worried what's gonna happen to the family. And then as I'm saying, and then we get this front cover. Miles is holding the crushed house above his family. So like I said, it's been, yeah, or at least maybe those are some neighbors. Yeah, I don't think that's his family because they're holding a baby. He doesn't have a baby sister, or he does have a baby sister. Oh my gosh, yeah. So that's them holding the baby sister, and yeah, it's all kinds of bad. She's out for blood, like I said, and they're writing her to be at least a pretty vengeful bad character. Next up, we picked up X-Men 21. It's just been a fun run, guys. Duggan's writing an interesting story. I'm a little bit like, no, we're going into another crossover. It does kind of seem like every time Duggan tries to get on track and tell his story, he gets told by Marvel, corporate or whatever, oh, we got to do another crossover. You got to try to help boost sales on Captain Marvel. So you're doing a crossover with Captain Marvel and the Brood. And he's like, oh, okay, I am? All right. So I think that's what's going on there. It's going to be a little crossover. Not sure if I'm going to pick up the Captain Marvel portions. But I want to keep my X-Men run intact. And hopefully I'll be able to understand the story with just the X-Men issues. We shall see. And next up, I'm super excited about this one. Kind of feel like it's been a long time coming. It's been over a year since, it's definitely been over a year since we've had a ongoing Guardians title, and I am excited as Peach about it. And I got the A cover. I'm super happy and excited to read this one. It's probably the first book I'm going to read, to be honest with you. I think it's by the writer team of Jackson, Lansing, and Kelly, and art by Walker and Hollingsworth. So yeah, man, I don't know too much about those creative teams, but I do like these characters and have grown pretty attached to them with the movies. And reviews I saw of this first book said it has kind of a definite movie vibe with a lot of the characters that we have from the movies, and so it sounds like it's going to be like right up my alley and what I'm looking for. I don't mind if we branch off to other characters and introduce some new characters, but I would like kind of those main core characters of the group that I feel like became synonymous with Guardians in the book. And even if we bring in some old characters, man, and then next up we got Carnage number 12. Still kind of having a little bit of a production issue with these books apparently, and I picked a reasonably clean copy, but I don't think you could get a 9.8 of this book off the wall, unfortunately. Looking forward to reading it. It's kind of been falling down the charts a little bit. Hey, like, comment, subscribe to the channel so you can get informed about new content and find out next week where all these books fell. It's going to be another top 5. And so last up we got the Batman Incorporated. I've been reading this whole run and I've been loving it. The art is super top notch. It's just a super fun run. Got our bad guy here, the evil pig. I forget his name. He's a Batman villain and has been for a while. I looked it up after his his kind of attacking Batman Incorporated in issue 6. I was like, who is this pig mask wearing crazy man, and why is he so strong that he has the Riddler under his control? But yeah, so I checked him out. He's kind of interesting, but hey, the biggest thing about this one is the art's fantastic, and it's always a fun like detective story that you're kind of trying to figure out as you go along. And that's always fun. I feel like Batman and detective stories go hand in hand, right? So we'll find out where those all fall next week. As always, if you guys watch this far into the video, I super appreciate you. We'll see you guys next time, and have a great day.